Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be back and I'm so excited to be creating videos that I absolutely love. As you guys probably know, I am one of the biggest fans of Fenty Beauty that you will ever find. I mean, I was one of the first people that ran out and got some products and tried it out for you guys, and ever since, I don't think there's ever been a product they've released that I have not loved. The reason why I'm so excited today is because I'm actually, for the first time, working with Fenty Beauty for this video, so I'm collaborating with them. And so today, I bring to you this gorgeous aubergine glam using all Fenty Beauty. I think this is the only product that Fenty released that I actually thought, is that actually gonna look good? And as always, I'm not disappointed. Anyway, I'm not gonna divulge too much. I want you to watch the video and see what you think for yourself. I am so grateful for you guys for supporting me, as always, in all of my videos. Like, the fact that you still support me even though I do not upload every week means a lot. I am hoping to get back to that soon. I know I say this every couple months, but there has been quite a lot of things going on in my life. But hopefully, inshallah, I'm trying to get back to that very soon. So you may see a lot more uploads from me very soon. And if there's anything in particular you'd like to see, maybe something a bit more personal, like a Q&A or like a talkative makeup video or something, let me know in the comments, because I really want to start making more of that, because I feel like there's so many things I don't get to talk about on YouTube, because I do most of that on Instagram. Without further ado, I don't want to waste your time. If you want to see how I did this gorgeous aubergine look, please keep watching. So starting off with pre-moisturized bare skin, I'm applying a very generous amount of the Pro Filter Hydrating Primer. This has been my go-to primer since its initial release. I love a very well moisturized base generally, especially if I'm wearing long-wearing foundations. And this primer ensures I never get flaky or dry, and I never get foundation rolling off my skin because of the dryness. And by the way, I have combination skin, so I can get dry patches and I can get a bit oilier depending on the weather typically. For the brows, I'll be using the sculpting wax pencil to hold down my brow hairs in place. I've tried using the soap method that's been going viral lately, but I find it weird when using foundation or concealer and it just doesn't blend on top of it. It just gets a bit weird. But this one doesn't do that. It really holds my brows in place without making them crunchy or hard, which is something I really appreciate. I'm using the brow pencil in dark brown to very gently fill in areas in my brow to give me a fluffier, more natural look without the penciled in look. So I'm using very feathery strokes. Then I'm going in with the concealer in shade 310. This is my go-to concealer at the moment. A little goes a long way. It's so pigmented and it sets beautifully so you don't get any creases. I even use it as a base for my eyeshadow sometimes, like I am today. I'm also going to give that a little bit of a powder with some translucent powder, just to give me a very dry base for my eyeshadow. Okay, so the exciting part for the eyes is definitely this eyeshadow palette. It's number 9. I've had it sitting in my room for ages and I've finally got the chance to use it, so I'm really excited. I don't think I've ever done an aubergine look, and I don't think I've done an eyeshadow look that's not shimmery in a very long time. So I've taken the brown shadow and I've kind of just tapered it out from the ends of my eyes and blended it outwards to create like a cat eye effect. And then I'm going in with a smaller brush using that aubergine colour and I'm creating like a feline flick, but I'm kind of blending it out. I'm doing a lot of light layers and this just gives me a very beautiful blended effect. Then I'm going in with eyeliner in a similar colour, such a beautiful colour, and honestly it just went beautifully with this. I didn't need any kind of felt liner, which is something I usually always do. and I'm just really happy with how this eye look turned out. I was so nervous to do it, but it turned out so lovely, and it actually turned out to match with my scarf, which I didn't expect as well. I'm just doing the same thing on the other eye. And then I'm just applying some lashes, and clearly I'm having a bit of issues with my lashes. And then I'm just cleaning up the under eye area. And then I'm going to go in with some concealer. So I'm pre-concealing my under eyes before I do my foundation, and you will see why in a moment. But I literally just need the smallest amount. It's the same shade I used earlier, so 310. And I'm just blending it out with a brush. And as you can see, you're going to see in a moment, it literally sets so beautifully. Like, look at that. It's so seamless. It just looks like my skin, and it's just the perfect colour. Okay, so I think we're ready for the star of the show today. We're going to be using the new Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Powder Foundation. This is the first ever powder foundation by Fenty Beauty. It's buildable light to full coverage. You can do a no makeup look or a full beat with this. You can wear it on top of your foundation, but today I'm going to be wearing it with nothing underneath. It's long lasting, light as air. It has this blurring formula with a non-cakey soft matte finish. It's sweat, humidity and crease resistant. And it's available in the same 50 shades as the Pro Filter Soft Matte and the Pro Filter Hydrating Longwear Foundation. Use whatever shade you want in the other foundations and you will match with this one. So during the winter time, I'm typically a 290 in the other two foundations, and that's what I've matched for with this one. As someone who's never really been a believer of mineral powder foundations to work on their own, when I first used this foundation, I was in so much shock at how well it covered my acne scars. As you can see, it's literally covered everything on my face, and it's absolutely weightless. Like, when I tell you it's weightless, do you know that thick feeling you get from heavy foundations on your face? You do not get that with this. It literally, you touch your skin and it just feels like you are touching your skin directly. Like, there's nothing on top of your skin. Find the formula very buttery. In hindsight, after filming this video, I have tried the foundation a couple more times. I find that it works best if you actually powder your concealer before starting this powder. I've also used the loose powder in butter just to give myself a little brightening effect on my under eyes. Next, I'm going to go in and use some bronzer, and this is actually a new one that I got from Fenty. I haven't used the shade before. I usually use Island Ting. This is Cocoa Naughty, but I really like this one, and I think I'm going to be using this one more often. It's a little bit darker than Island Ting, but it's got this gorgeous warm undertone and it's just beautiful. And then I'm going to go back into that aubergine eyeshadow and I'm going to put some in my lower lash line. And I'm going to apply a little bit of mascara. Then we're going to do some highlighting. I'm using is it Mo Honey or Mo Money? I think it's Mo Honey. I love this highlighter. It's just so beautiful and it just makes your skin look like glass. So next I'm using the cream gloss in Honey Waffles and Fenty Glow, so I'm mixing them together and then I'm applying it with my finger. So I'm not applying too much, I'm just kind of mix a very small amount on the back of my hand and I'm just kind of dabbing it onto my lips and it gives the most beautiful shade. And that, guys, is the finished look. Oh my god, I am so obsessed with this look. I can't get enough of it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. Have a lovely evening or rest of your week and I will see you guys in my next video.